Welcome back to the Something Something podcast. I'm here with Chris
Hey, Happy New Year, gamers.
and Michael.
Hello.
And here we're starting our 2023 with talking about the games we played in this past 2 weeks because we just recorded the podcast. Like
Season 2!
Season 2, 2023. What did I play? I'll start. I'll start.
I'll go last.
I'm not going at all.
I have been playing Splatoon 3 normally. Just trying to get the battle pass finished. The catalog. I'm trying to finish that. The Splatfest. Was it Splatfest before the last podcast? Or after?
Probably. Maybe? I remember you mentioning it.
I did mention it.
Maybe that wasn't... Yeah, maybe it wasn't on the podcast.
Let me look that up super quick.
What? Just pretend like you didn't mention it.
Okay. It was on January 7th, so it was a week. It was like, a week ago about.
Oh, the flavor one? I think we talked
yeah.
about it, but we didn't actually, obviously,
No,
happen yet.
It didn't happen yet. So, Sweet won, obviously, because I'm only.
Wait, so Frey won?
Yeah, Fry won.
Is her name Frey? Frey?
Fry.
Okay.
She won. It was like semi-close, actually, though. They added like a new category. Like now, tricolor turf wars are their own category. So they readjusted all the point stuff.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. It's good.
So the winner doesn't... So like the one who's in the lead doesn't get hoed anymore?
No. Because now it's like the same way it worked before, where it's like pro and regular battles. Now there's also a tricolor battle, along with the halftime report and the popularity vote. So there's 5 categories, and they're all worth different amount of points, so they'll never be ties.
Yeah.
But
That's kind of sick.
I'm pretty sure Sweet won popularity, the halftime vote, and pro battles. Spicy won solo battles, and Sour won... No, Spicy won tricolor battles, and then Sour won solo, I think.
I guess you could say they're probably sour about losing.
Someone made a joke. I saw a joke. It was like, there's no Team Salty because that's everyone.
Well, everybody's going to be salty. You're right. Yeah, they're right. I like Splatoon.
It is pretty cool.
I also dusted off my Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Dusted off.
Yeah, it's been I said dusted off, but it's a digital version, so I didn't dust anything. I have a lot of weeds and roaches inside my island house.
Not the roaches.
It's kind of fun killing them,
roaches?
but like they're gross.
You switch roaches?
No, there's roaches inside the house in
That's
Animal
crazy.
Crossing.
In the PS4, you just get it on the hardware. I didn't know the Switch puts it in your games.
Yeah, dude, Nintendo is next level. Wait.
Yeah, Nintendo's like, you don't play this game, there's gonna be roaches in there.
Damn, I wonder if I can play as a roach in Smash now.
That would be crazy. 5 months go by, you don't touch something, that shit got roaches.
But yeah. What else have I played? I've also played what's it called? I have it on my desktop. Hold on. Oh, I finished It Takes Two because I mentioned that before. With my brother, I finished It Takes Two.
Okay.
It's a really fun game. I highly recommend it to anyone who hasn't already played it because it's a good time. You enjoy yourself, and it's nice to be able to play with somebody like that. The levels are cool. I played as the lady. I played as the lady. And
It's like a.
the
Sorry.
characters do get separate abilities throughout the chapters. So you have to work together and coordinate your abilities. So
Oh yeah.
sometimes although sometimes you play and then you're jealous of the other person's ability, but you just gotta live with it. Because you can't exchange it. If you're the guy, all the abilities are set, and if you're the girl, all the abilities are set. So, like, you won't be able to exchange them with each other. Well, I think when you start the game again, you could switch characters. But if you're gonna play as the same character, you're gonna have to have the same ability.
It's alright.
It's cool though. The abilities aren't like that, like not different. I mean, they're not that like it's not good and bad. They're all pretty fun. It's just one seems a little more fun than the other, I guess. But it's fun.
I guess that's fair.
It had a good time. There's little mini games scattered throughout where you guys can play against each other.
Yeah, I've seen some of those. Those are cool.
Yeah, they're fun. Just forewarning, it doesn't really matter, but because I don't know. But there's like one world where there's a chess board and you can play chess. Don't walk away from the chessboard because it'll count that as a forfeit. Like,
funny.
stay in the
Nice.
area because if you leave, it's just gonna be like, oh, you lost.
Yeah, so you walked away and you got.
Yeah, I walked away and I left. I thought because the game was going, my brother was like thinking about his like move, so I was like jumping around like, and then I got too far and then the game like stopped. It was like he wins,
Damn.
and I was just like, ah. It was pretty funny. But yeah, try to stay in the general vicinity of like that. I was silly. I didn't think that it would kick me out of that minigame, but it did. So, I don't know why I thought differently, but that's my L. Okay, so. By the way, it does tally like the minigames, which is why you should probably stay the character from the beginning, because it tallies the minigames based on the character.
You get to the end and it tells you.
Yeah, at the end of the game, it'll be like, you won this many, and this character won that many, so you could see who did better in the versus minigames, which is cool. I like that.
That is nice.
I hope there's more games like that.
There is that other game that they made. I think it's the same. I'm pretty sure it's the same team. What is it? It's called A Way Out, I think.
I haven't heard of it.
I think.
Yeah, I know that team has made another game. I just don't remember.
Yeah.
I think it
Was
is.
it?
I think
Let me. Let me look that up on the side real quick. Yeah. Yeah, it is. But that's more of like a. I don't know, a story-driven. It's the same kind of thing though, where you're playing as two different characters and you're going through the whole plot together. It's a whole co-op game.
It was I mean, it is a story. It Takes Two is a bit story-driven.
Yeah, it's the same concept. It's just, sorry, I didn't mean the story specifically. The art style is definitely just more Sony looking game. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a Sackboy.
Yeah,
Oh, and that one's more realistic. Yeah,
yeah. This one's more realistic, and then that one it's more like
cartoony.
Cartoony.
Scrimbly bimbly.
Script low.
I think that's it. Yeah, that's all. I can't talk about Sonic Frontiers till Chris plays it, so.
You can talk about non-spoiler Sonic Frontiers, but I guess
It's all
if you want to
spoiler.
save
It's
it,
literally all
it's
spoilers.
all. What do you mean? It's all. That's crazy. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I can't. So that's all I have to say. Michael said he's going last.
Michael's going last.
Yeah, so
Shit.
you go ahead.
I think since the last time we were doing this podcast, I did complete the Pokédex for Scarlet and Violet. It was it's a nice, comfy time. I haven't touched the game since, right? Turned it immediately off. Haven't touched it. Went back to it.
You finished it.
But I still think it's the probably the best Pokemon game Game Freak's ever made. But is that hard? LOL. No.
It's like raising a bar very slightly. Every single time.
Like I saw they tweeted out a bunch of like all the official artwork and stuff has finally come out because the game has been out for a while. So they just put all that out. I saw Nintendo tweeted about the it's not the wild area. What the fuck is that called? Area Zero.
Yes.
They tweeted about Area Zero.
And it looked terrible.
I looked at that screenshot and I was like, holy shit, this game is ugly. Like I didn't even I've completely forgot, erased it from my brain. And then I see a screenshot. I'm like, damn, that shit is ass. That being said, Area Zero, probably the coolest place in Pokemon ever, and I think it's too cool for Pokemon, so we'll never get that again. It was actually fun exploring that place in post game. I mean, I got Legends and all this shit, and that's about it for Pokemon. But since I finished Pokemon, I can finally go back to FF10, and I've been chugging along. I've got to a shitty boss fight, and it's just complete horseshit. Even after the game's been throwing a little bit of horseshit here and there, right? But you can maneuver your way around with some abilities and stuff like that. So I was okay. I was fine, right? Story's still good. We're chilling. You get to this boss fight. This dude just OHKOs your fucking team. Like, he just does a move, and your team, you get wiped. Like, it does more damage than anybody on your team has, right? Or more damage than any HP that your team has. And it's like, bro, listen, all right? I fight every battle in most RPGs. So when I'm not over leveled like that, that shit's ass. And you know what that means? It's the grind. So you know what that means? The game sucks. Straight up.
Grinding is not fun.
Grinding, yeah. I think
it's just
as
not
soon
fun.
as
and when your game isn't fun, that's a bad thing.
No.
Yeah. Dude, the game was 75% good. This is what I'm gonna. That's probably gonna be my overall take. I was told a hard tech, right? Some crazy tech to break the game. So I went back and I got that ability. It's like an ability that you literally make all your characters do 999 damage. Like they just all do 999 damage. It's like an actual thing that they programmed to the game. So I went back to get that, and then I'm going to continue on the story. Apparently, I only have about 5 more boss fights left. Like, I know I'm at the end of the game. I feel like I'm in end game. It's just that it's just kind of a bunch of bullshit, and apparently, it's only going to get more bullshit as I go on. So that that's fun.
Looking forward to it? You looking forward to it?
Yeah, I mean, it's still better than FF7. Or, sorry, FF8.
Yeah, better than FF7. Worst Final Fantasy game.
True.
FF7, sucks. Don't play FF7, guys. What are you guys doing?
Or
you guys listen to this podcast? You want to play FF7? Don't play that. Yeah.
Crazy if I got a remake before FF8.
Yeah. Well, I mean, funny fact, right? Our friends over at Square Enix, they're really bad at keeping anything. And when they went to they remastered 7 and they put that out, like the original game, like they remastered and they put it out on PS4. They remastered 9, they put that out. PS4. Everyone's like, wait a minute, what happened to 8? And Square's like, we don't have 8. Like, wait, what do you mean we don't have 8? Dude, they had the remaster they put out like a year ago or 2 years ago. They had to remake the entire game.
It's great.
Because they don't have the source code. And a similar thing happened for Kingdom Hearts 1 in like 2013, where they're going to re-release the game on PS3. They didn't have Kingdom Hearts 1. But they had to remake it using the Dream Drop Distance assets. Dude, these guys.
Real geniuses over there, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what actually is genius? The Final Fantasy 14 patch 6.3. Yes, sir. This new Final Fantasy 14 patch, fellas. Shit is poggers as usual.
How long are they
Game
supporting Final Fantasy 14?
So Endwalker marked 10 years,
Okay.
and they said they're going for another 10. So
That's kind of cool.
so who knows?
Has not graphically, but has the game like been like upgrading like with time, or has it been like the same?
It's still a PS3 game. However, 7.0, which is the next expansion, is going to have a graphical update, and I think that will include a lot of like back end stuff. Like I think that they realized this. They're like, okay, we can't be running on this fucking old ass like engine that we made in 2013 or 10 or whatever, right? Like, it's just I know it's it's probably a lot of work to go back there and clean up all their fucking code, but I swear it'll probably be worth it in the long run. But yeah, we got 6.3. I believe the patch is called God's Revel Lands God's Revel Lands Tremble, I think. We got a new dungeon, we got a new boss fight, and we got a alliance raid, which is pretty neat. All of the content is pretty good, as fucking always, actually. When they story's still going. I mean, I'm obligated to not spoil anything ever. So like for any game, not just like 14 or whatever. So what I'll say is that I mean it's still fucking sick what we're doing right now, but we still have zero clue on what the hell the next expansion is going to be. And I mean, I guess that's fun. They're keeping that a secret until the big moment, and then it's going to be like, oh shit, this is what we're going to do. I will say the music in this expansion is in this patch is fire. Everyone's new favorite song is probably dedicated to Moonlight. Let me drop. I'll drop this song in the chat for all the gamers. But that shit is an absolute banger. They've completely delivered. The trial theme is good. I like the new story attached to the Alliance raid, where they actually reveal to us who these like gods are we're fighting. It's like, oh, what? This is like these guys have been in the game since like Realm Reborn, and we just haven't done anything with them. So it's cool that we're getting lore. I can't spell. Sorry. But yeah. I mean, the game is still sick. Me and the bear have been playing. We're farming the new extreme boss. It's pretty hard, which is like the hard content, and we are hard suffering going through that. But it's super fun. Of course, game is always fun. The game is fucking great. It's just that like I could never recommend it because it takes like 50 million years if you want to get caught up. But I mean, it's worth it.
But if you have 50 million years, you might as.
It's literally fucking worth it, right? Like I have however many hours in that game, and I don't regret a single one.
Yeah, I remember that. Like, I remember your PlayStation, like, what is it called?
Oh yeah, the rewind thing for
Yeah, the
PlayStation.
rewind. Like, how much of it?
I don't remember it.
I know
And
it
that
was
was
a
only
big
for the
chunk.
year
I know it was a
too.
chunk. I know it was like a chunk of it, like of the percentage of the time.
I mean, if I logged in and I just typed /playtime and that's like the devil. You never type /playtime. But I can, and it would tell me just how long I've been on the game. But it's been like 2 years now because I started playing during COVID, which was the best time. Like that was the best time to start. Like I started at a good time, because like nobody was doing anything at any time, right? So like I had all that time to just play and catch up on 14, and yeah, it was great. Anyway, I'm looking forward to the next expansion, the next patch, which will probably be in 4 months. So I'm gonna be sad, but it is what it is. We'll get over it. And I believe that is all I've been playing.
Kyle was.
Well, I've also been playing Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, but that game sucks.
Yeah.
So. Michael.
Kyle was telling me about one of those crazy boss patterns. He was talking about it in one of our servers, and I was like, "What the fuck are you? These like pictures of pineapples that you're sending?" Because like the inside of a pineapple. Right
there's is he talking? He's talking about the extreme child probably because it was super confusing. I remember me and him were trying to figure that shit out because every boss fight is like a puzzle, right? That's what makes all of these fights so fun and interesting to do. Is that like these bosses come up and they're like, all right, here's my mechanic. Hope you can figure it out in time or you're dead. Like so this thing he puts a bunch of things around the map, like a bunch of square. It's either squares or triangles, and then the map can turn. Like he turns the map, but then he's shooting like a fireball at one of the squares or triangles in the back, but it goes on a path, like a line path. What are those called? You know, I don't think like you know how you can. There's like a line. I don't know how to describe it, right? But it's like a line path, but like it's segmented in different segments. So like this line might go over to the right, and then that other line might go over to the left and up. So those sections can turn, and the fireball would like travel, and then you have to dodge. You have to figure out which one it's gonna go to, and then move accordingly. That shit is crazy. He likes he loves the Alliance raid though. He loves the new raid. It did introduce a new Night Lady, so I kneel. Shout outs to my goats. All right, Michael, go. What games have you been playing?
I think I'm gonna try to keep this short.
Yeah, my bad.
Content. No, it's not because of that. It's not. I'll start with the basic one first, just because I'm not finished with it yet. I've been playing Tunic. I guess it's best described as like Zelda-like, Souls-like, and then there's some. No, I guess it's only like it's like half Zelda and half Dark Souls. I guess.
Like the Zelda people hate, or Breath of the Wild.
No.
It's like a top-down
for like 2D. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's all right so far. I'm enjoying it, but it's not like anything crazy. I mean, I enjoy the exploration aspect, and I really do like the fact that it throws you in and you get nothing. You just like, here you go, here's your character, have fun. Because I really do like when games just throw you in and tell you nothing. And like purposely, even like you get like you collect like these little pages of like instruction booklets because it's supposed to like emulate, I guess, like playing a really old game from some time ago. But the instruction booklets are purposely in another language, so you have to like gather context clues from each other page. And then figure it out.
Like in-game language or a real other?
Yeah,
language?
no, it's like
in-game.
It's just like,
give you a Spanish booklet.
Yeah. You set the game language to English, and it gives you like Japanese or something. You're like, what? But yeah, that's definitely my favorite part, figuring out like what means what. I'm a little less on the combat. I think the combat is kind of basic, but I mean, I'm still pretty early, and maybe I need to get more upgrades. But like just immediately, it's kind of just like hit, dodge, hit, dodge, hit, dodge. I mean, it's fine. It's serviceable. It's just not like anything really to talk about, I guess. So, yeah, I think I'm still pretty early in though, so maybe my opinion will change as I continue. But that's about all I have to say about that. And then the other game I played, I'd actually thought about this for a while, how I wanted to talk about this, and this is why I said I think I'm going to keep it short, because ultimately I think I don't really want to talk about this too much, just because it's the kind of game that, like, if I could convince even one person in listening to this to play it, I want them to like not know a goddamn thing about it. So I just want someone to walk in and be like, "Oh, this game is about this. That's all you know. That's it. That's it. Do not look it up. Just buy it.
As blind as possible. Yeah.
I mean, do that all for every game, please. I guess it's not that every game. Please do that.
I recently finished The Outer Wilds. I'm just gonna I'm gonna put it out there. I think out of like I looked through all of my games that I've ever played. I think it's probably the closest thing I've ever played to just like an actual masterpiece.
What kind of game is The Outer Worlds? Like
It's
genre?
like a puzzle / exploration.
Oh, I like that kind of.
Yeah, it's. I was gonna lead into like I think you would love this game in particular. You're basically just thrown into like the world. It tells you, oh, you get to explore space now. You're an astronaut. You get to explore space.
Oh yeah.
And there's like these. I'll say like the very basics of like what it starts with, because this doesn't really ruin
Right.
this thing. Like it throws you in. It's like, oh, okay. This is your first day as an astronaut. You get to launch the ship now, and you're also the first person with this translator tool that translates like ancient civilizations that used to live in this galaxy. So it basically throws you in, and you're supposed to start translating stuff, and just like figure out like what the ancient people were talking about, trying to figure out what they got going on, basically. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. No,
How
no
much
more.
is it on? Is it
Were they
Steam?
cooking?
Or
I think
is
it's on Game Pass for free.
It's on Game Pass for free. Yeah, it's leaving soon though. So you'd have to play it like soon.
Game Pass like app to play like while it's there, or
The DLC
Yeah.
is also not on Game Pass. I'm still playing through the DLC right now. That one I'm still playing through. But the base game, yeah, that was like actually marvelous. I don't think I have the words to describe just how beautiful that game is. I literally it's like that kind of game where like you finish it, the credits roll, it puts you back on the title screen, and I literally just sat there for like 5 minutes, like holy shit.
yes, Undertale.
Yeah, that was a beautiful goddamn game. Very
Let's
easily
get
just
on.
burst into my top 5 games of like all time. I don't think it's number 1. Just Metal Gear, Yakuza, they got little they got some personal bias in me, but Outer Wilds is.
I think
Like,
it's
objectively.
good when a game that isn't typically your favorite genre makes it into like
Oh yeah, this is not even close. It's.
yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. But yeah, I don't want to say anything besides that because it's
I'll
it's the kind of
definitely
game you
like
should just know
definitely
nothing
look at
about.
it.
It's
If I decide to play it after it goes off Game Pass, then I'll just. Is
it's
it on?
Steam. I just I mean, not only can you just Steam share off me, but we might need to set that up again actually. But not only can you Steam share off me, but I think it's like $20 right now for that and the DLC.
I don't think I've ever seen that game more than 20. Yeah, I think you actually good.
Oh no, it was on sale before I bought it on sale, but it's
Okay.
not on sale anymore. Yeah, I finished it. I finished the base game on Xbox Game Pass. I saw the DLC wasn't there, so I just bought it. I bought the whole thing on Steam. I was like, okay, well,
Mm.
yeah, I'll support these people. They've just made a fucking marvelous game there.
All right.
Yeah.
Anything
I don't.
else?
It's not anything crazy, like Oh, I'm not gonna say like, oh my god, it's changes my whole outlook on life or anything. But the game is very.
Wait,
sometimes it
your
gives-
life's
it-
not changing.
Sometimes it does.
If a video game doesn't change your personality, then what? Is it even worth
Yeah.
playing?
Why isn't your personality changing?
But yeah, it does sometimes give you things to think about, and I think it's really good. And I'll just throw this out there just because it's not really related, but apparently the game has a very very well made VR mod, so I've been going through that a little bit.
Does it work well with your?
It actually is really pretty well made. It's the type of game that, like, you know, the premise of the game already works well. Like, you know, they could have made it a VR game. It's not as good as a game actually made for VR, but like the mod does a really good job of converting everything. So, yeah, I'm playing the DLC first though. I'm playing the DLC, and I really might just jump in and play it in VR. Yeah.
I mean, you gotta use it. You gotta utilize that VR headset.
I think it's very funny how I may have found my game of the year January 3rd.
That's great.
I finished it January 3rd. I was like, wow, this might just be my game of the year.
That's
already.
Fun. I really do need to start branching off into stuff, so I'll check it out for sure.
It's a goddamn beautiful game. It can be very confusing and frustrating at times, but that's why I don't, like, objectively I don't give it a perfect score, but like personally it's a perfect score.
Well, I don't think anything could be perfect, actually.
No,
there's just like one or two mechanics that I think I put it like, I wrote like a 3-sentence review. I was like, you know, there's a few mechanics that I thought were a little annoying, but then I tried to think of like how they could execute it better, and I couldn't think of it. So I was like, okay, they're annoying, but like there's not really a better way to deal with it. So shrug.
Yeah, I agree with Chris in that, like, I don't think anything could truly be like perfect. Could be a fantastic, amazing experience, but you know,
I think there could be
perfection
perfect
is hard.
moments inside the game.
Yeah,
like,
an element is like perfected. Like,
Are you telling me Persona 5 is not perfect?
It's not perfect because it ends.
when it flips around and it's like reveals to you that Sai was the first palace, and then that was the cutscene at the beginning of the game. That was like fire, right? That's like damn near perfect. And then, but that's not the whole game.
Yeah. Once you get past like Haru's palace, that game gets like really good really fast.
Oh yeah.
It's like the beginning of the game is whatever, and then like once you actually like, you know,
no,
hour 10,
is good,
like,
then it's like, and then
hour
it's,
10 after hour 10.
Oh no, yeah.
Play the game. Yeah, right, once you get the ability to play the game, the first palace is good. Second palace is really good, and then after that, it's like, but then you get to the final dungeon, it's really good again.
This goes out to you, Bear, if you're listening.
Wait, no, don't listen, because we just spoiled the surprise that we want to see on stream.
Never mind. Don't listen.
No, he's not listening.
Yeah.
Speaking of him, speaking of Bear,
what?
When are we playing Terraria?
Soon.
And I'm holding you on hostage on the
trademark.
I think I gotta reinstall it and everything. Oh.
I think I have to too.
I definitely don't have Terraria.
Modded
Terraria. They released the state of the game in November.
Is it like still updating?
There was a patch recently.
They can't kill it. They can't kill it.
Yeah, Terraria 2.
They canceled Terraria 2 to continue working on 1, and then stopped 1, and then said, like, we're not actually done.
That's like Among Us.
Yeah.
That's actually what happened. Like, Among Us doesn't have a sequel, and then they're like, wait.
Bro.
Among Us
the Among Us devs gotta be like, they just put their game out there. They're like, all right, well, you know, we're chilling, and then just randomly their bank account started blowing up. Like, what the hell happened?
Yeah, fair. Among Us is like pretty fun. It's just a shame that
I've still never played it.
Yeah, I do want to say, just because I've actually played it a little bit.
I guess
no. Completely unrelated. Back to Outer Wilds. The DLC, the tone is quite different. It's a lot spookier. I wouldn't call it horror, but they're really going for a little bit more of a on the edge of your seat kind of thing the entire time you're there.
Uh-oh.
The game straight out tells you, and so this isn't really a spoiler or anything. they have an option in there called reduced frights, and so I'm on the edge of my seat the whole time. I didn't turn it on. I was like, no, I'm a man. I'll deal with this. But the whole time I'm waiting for the frights that they had to reduce.
I think that's funny.
Reduce frights.
I could imagine like putting that in the game and then like not
Turning that
actually
on.
doing anything, and then
Not actually doing anything. It's just like
hold on, like the audio stopped.
Nice.
So
Right.
Wait, I can start saying wild shit. Hold on.
it's back.
Whoa, hey, welcome back to the Something podcast. Sorry for the intermission. I hope you enjoyed the ad.
Yeah, the random
what
ad.
was the ad for?
Dokkan Battle.
No.
Sorry,
No,
it's
the ad,
Pokemon
yeah, whatever the ad
Masters.
is for.
No, we're not advertising Pokemon.
No, I'm future proofing the podcast. So when it's monetized, there's like there was.
Oh yeah, I'm sure the YouTube algorithm would be nice enough to put it right there.
Yeah, you can put your own ads. You can place them wherever you want.
All right.
We shouldn't be saying that. Anyway, what are we?
Oh yeah, we're getting into. So now we're gonna be talking about retro games and if we think they hold up or if they don't, and if we're just talking about them nostalgically or not.
They all suck.
I suppose I'll start because I started talking. Growing up, I wasn't very affluent. I wasn't very rich. So my dad would buy me and my brother those plug and play like emulator things.
Oh yeah. Oh
I do remember those.
I played a lot of those too.
So they were Sega emulators.
I had the ones that were like the arcade game. Like, I had one that was like 50 different Pac-Man games on it.
Yeah, those are what I remember.
I remember that too. My cousins had that one, but I had like I had a Genesis one.
Yeah.
It was actually the first video game I played was Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on that, because that was
Sorry.
the first experience into it. Yeah, I know that literally Sonic being the first video game I ever played it meant bad things for me. So here we go.
Hey, you know what? We're friends because you played Sonic.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. All three of us are friends because of Sonic.
I don't even like Sonic either.
I think that's very funny.
I don't even like Sonic anymore though. So
I just said to Chris, hey, that's Sonic. He looked at me like,
Yeah.
what the hell do you think? You see Sonic on the screen right now?
I was playing Sonic Heroes on the computer at school.
and I pulled up. I was like, yo, Sonic Heroes, true. That game fire.
I'm glad that you have a better appreciation for it after playing garbage.
Yeah, his optimism and smile gone. Sonic Heroes looks far better than it ever has.
But
Yeah, I forgot what game we were playing. It was like, and man, Sonic Heroes.
Sonic
That would be
Lost
great right
World,
now.
3DS.
Oh, because it started playing the Heroes song.
Mm-hmm. No, it was because the menu options were Sonic Heroes.
Oh, okay.
I think
Okay.
it was something that was like we heard a Sonic Heroes sound effect, and that's what happened. But anyway, Sonic. I played Sonic 1, but I also played a game called I don't know if like people. I don't think anyone would remember this game, but it's called Kid Chameleon. It was.
I remember the name of that.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
I remember having fun with it. I haven't played it recently, but I do remember having a lot of fun. It's a game where you're like a guy. I don't think they even give us his name at all in the game, but you're a guy. Actually, I think his name is Casey, but that's only because I looked up on the internet like a long time ago. Anyway,
Not a chameleon.
you go into like a game world, and you get to like equip different masks, and you turn into different heroes. There's like 9 heroes or 7. And there's an odd number, and it's like 7 or 9. And I remember it being fun. I remember it being like long and hard though. It was fun when you got powers, but then you realize the game is like long and you'll never finish it in a sitting. And you know, like on a like emulator thing like that, like
there's no save files.
There's no save files. Like you're like, why would you sit through this? Why would you sit through like a game that is impossible? And there's like different branching paths. Like if you go somewhere, you'll be taken into like a secret room. Then you gotta take one path or a different path. It's just, I remember like just bad parts about it. That's probably why it's not popular or like famous. But I do remember enjoying it. Maybe it could be like not remade, I guess. If someone could just cut it down or make it like
just add save files.
Yeah, I guess add save files to it. Maybe it'd be better. But yeah, that was a fun game. I remember there was this one hat that like turned you to like a tornado, and you basically break the game because like it's like a platformer essentially. So you're basically like, now you can fly. So you broke the game. Congrats.
Congratulations.
And you get to keep the mask for like 3 hits or something. And then after the 3 hits, you turn back into like your regular form. So then...
Okay. You know, that game kind of sounds like Balan Wonderworld.
That's really funny. I wonder if it... I've never played... I haven't even looked at Balan Wonderworld, actually.
Dude, the gameplay describes literally the same.
Yeah. Like he's not even like remotely wrong. That wasn't like an exaggeration. It's literally just Balan Wonderworld.
That's really great.
I didn't think about it until you said it. Nah.
Yeah, it was pre-alpha Balan, dude.
Let's see, what else?
Probably a better game still.
Wait, I got one.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah, because I was thinking. I mean, I guess I didn't play it when I was a kid. I played it recently due to some shitty ass thing I'm doing on youtube.com/casualchris. It is a Sonic game.
Oh.
And I think that Sonic Neo Geo Pocket Adventure,
Oh, yeah.
kind of clean. I think it was nice and crisp. Like it felt like super polished. Like actual good level design. Music was good. The game looked nice
Wasn't
for
it
like
just like
whatever
Sonic
console it
music?
was. Yeah, that's probably why it was nice. Sonic had green eyes. I think was that the first game before
Yes,
Adventure?
it
They did green,
predates.
yeah.
It predates Adventure, I think.
But yeah, I mean that was a shock. I've never played that before, so the fact that it was we played a Sonic game that didn't make me throw up was pretty cool.
Yeah, I love that.
That's all I gotta say though. So,
what else?
I was trying to think about because I was kind of in a similar situation with Gear Roll. I wasn't like homeless or anything. We weren't super well off for a while. The 2 consoles I remember having, and I guess more on the note of nostalgia, not nostalgia, retro. I was trying to think of like Game Boy Color games that I played on my Color. The only ones that I could like immediately think of, Pokemon Yellow. I've already talked about that, so I'll just leave it alone. And then there's one Zelda game.
What was it
Let me look
about?
it up.
Usually Zelda games
Zelda
have like
game,
one
right?
thing that like separate it.
and it's usually the title of the game.
I'm looking it up right now. Oh, I found it. It's the Oracle of Seasons. I think that was one I played.
Oh yeah,
Is
I
that
was
the
not
Capcom
gonna
made?
I was not gonna guess that.
Yeah, is that the one that
Yeah.
Capcom made?
Yeah, the game sucks.
I'm glad you mentioned it to talk trash about it.
Yeah, I played it a long time. I never could get past like the first 3 levels. It was just so goddamn confusing.
This is, oh man, I don't know why I thought about this. It's semi-related. Do you guys remember? I don't know if you, the DSi like 4-sword collection thing that was like free.
Oh yeah, I think we.
Yeah, I
Oh,
remember that.
well,
That was,
yeah,
that was
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I just want to mention it because I thought that was cool, and no,
I remember that.
it doesn't
Yeah, that was-
actually.
That is super cool, and you can't get it anymore. I don't think so.
Or I have it, so
Yeah, exclusive. Well, I mean, you can get it.
you can wink, wink, wink.
Anyway.
wink, wink. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah, click clack.
What about? Oh, you know what? Since PlayStation 2 counts, have you guys ever? Do you guys remember any PlayStation SpongeBob games?
Yeah, the Battle of Bikini
Not
Bottom.
that one.
Oh, that's actually not the one I played. I played the one with Plankton on the title, on the
Yeah,
the
creature
picture.
from the Krusty Krab.
Yeah, it was Plankton. Yeah,
I-
and SpongeBob has like
He's in a plane.
an outfit on. Yeah. He's in a plane.
Yeah, that one. I remember that so well. I spent a
Yeah,
lot of time.
I think
on
that game
one.
sucks.
I spent a lot of time on it.
Yeah, I think it.
There's like 3 good sections, and the rest of the sections are bad.
Yeah, like, dude, I remember the final boss. I remember like just hating that shit.
I didn't like the racing. I know I didn't like the racing. That was bad.
It was just atrocious. You know, since we're on PS2, there's a game called Duck's Life. Is it Duck Life? No, it's not called Duck Life. Shit. Oh, there's a game where like a duck meets an alligator. There's like two the races. It's so stupid. It's like there's like a group of a race of ducks and a race of alligators, and like at nighttime the alligators would come to like the ducks town and like eat ducks.
Like Plants vs Zombies, but ducks versus alligators.
But then like the main duck meets an alligator who doesn't actually like want to eat any ducks, and then he becomes friends with him, and then it's the whole story. I never beat that game, but like I don't want to say it sucks because I don't think it did, but it was just a thing that existed. I need to remember. Okay, wait. Sitting Ducks is what it's called. Sitting Ducks.
Let me see.
94% like this video game, huh? Dude, I used to get stuck in this game all the time and restart.
I've never seen this in my life. What the hell?
Yeah, oh, see, we're deep cuts today. Yeah, that shit was weird. You can drive a scooter, and that was always fun. And so there was a mechanic where you needed to get gas, but you needed like money for gas. But you had to do all the side quests to get like a lot of money. It was but as a stupid kid, I didn't know anything. I didn't read, of course. As you know, nothing changed from back then to now. But yeah, that is quite a game.
Oh man.
I guess if we're going like really like obscure.
I just
Go ahead, sorry.
I'm not gonna talk long about this, but you see, I have my PlayStation 2 games with me. When I moved out, I have them, and I just looked at them. I don't know why I didn't look at them earlier. I have the Disney Cars on PS2.
Oh jeez.
That game
Wait.
is
Wasn't that game supposed to be like really good though?
Does that game slap? Yeah, hold on.
I'm pretty sure people saying that game's actually really good.
It's really. I remember having a lot of fun because it's really like stupid. Not stupid, but it's
Oh.
like
Well,
you do like dumb stuff. Like you would like drive lightning off like a cliff and do flips in the air or something.
That's fire. Come on.
No,
Yeah,
because
that's
it's
fine.
not. It's clearly
Dude.
out. It wasn't intended.
and then you land and you go ka-chow. Like, come on.
I don't think he goes ka-chow. I do know that you get like a radio. Like, and they just have like licensed songs, and that's pretty funny. Anyway, go on, Michael. Sorry, I just random want to mention.
Nah,
that.
it's alright. If we're talking obscure, I struggle to call this retro, but since we're counting PS2 apparently,
It is.
PS2 was 20 years ago.
If you guys don't think PS2 is retro, and like leave a comment.
I think 20 years ago is pretty retro.
this is taking all my might to say this.
Oh.
Okay, wait. Before that, the PS2, the console itself, sure, retro, but not all of the games on it could be retro for saying 20 years.
Sure.
Well, it has a
I
3-year
guess
grace
that's-
period.
I guess
It has-
that's fair.
It has a 3-year grace period, so
What does that mean?
if it was early PS2, then it was retro.
Okay, then I can't mention this game because this is 2007.
Go ahead and
Damn.
mention it. Doesn't matter.
Ugh.
It's
I only
not-
wanted to mention it because
Well, just-
I realized.
We'll say it's not retro. Just go ahead.
No, then I don't want to mention it. It's the retro podcast.
Okay.
Wait. You know what is retro?
What?
CTR on the original PlayStation.
That's what I want to talk about after. Yeah. Oh my god, I played that game so goddamn much.
And
Yeah,
That and Crash Bash. I want to play Crash
And-
Bash again.
unhealthy amount. Yeah, I played that game. Oh my god, that was the first PlayStation game. I thought a PS2, and the first game I wanted wasn't a PS2 game. It was Crash CTR, the PS1.
Oh man, you just unlocked the memory for me. Actually, I spent some time living in Mexico, but like my cousin, who also like came from the United States, he brought PlayStation and he brought a Crash game. I remember it because I now know it was Crash. I remember asking my parents for like a PlayStation, and they're like, and they said like, we'll see. Obviously that means no. But I do, my first actual like exposure, I didn't play it, but my first exposure to a video game was watching someone play Crash Bandicoot. And I never got to actually play it.
That game is fire.
Crash's ass game.
Did you know Bandicoot
Or Sonic's
real
ass game.
animals?
Yeah.
Wild. I didn't know that.
Yeah, just like hedgehogs.
Yeah, but a Bandicoot doesn't sound real. Hedgehogs sound real. Maybe just because Sonic is more
Are
popular.
foxes real?
Yes, that's even more real.
No, I don't think so. Crash is like he is a Bandicoot, but like he's got some Tasmanian devil in him too.
I guess that's true.
He goes, "What?"
Do you think Tasmanian devils actually do that?
He goes, whoa!
I mean, I'm not gonna like.
I kind of look like Crash.
They do. Trust me.
Oh, they do spin around in circles. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow, look at you. Didn't believe him.
I didn't.
Can't just trust me.
That sounds silly. But I guess
the world
nature,
is-
nature's
the world
silly.
is
Yeah,
silly.
nature's just
Yeah.
silly.
I know everything about Tasmanian devils.
Interesting. What else could you tell us about them?
They are animals.
Oh,
They
True.
have blood in them,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and they
Like-
got 4 legs.
Also, just for relation, Tasmanian devils are related to bandicoots. Just for
Oh, so
the
then
lore.
they're all marsupials.
That's why he spins them.
Marsupials are just like they're mammals that carry around their young in a pouch, like kangaroos.
okay.
So That's what immersive
Wait,
is. So,
Wait, Michael, can you do the crash dance on command?
No, I can't. Wait, let me see.
just defeated. Like, no, sorry.
Can't do a crash dance. This guy, he's not a real Crash fan.
I can't.
You gotta send me a video of you doing the crash dance after this.
Let me look it up. If I like see like the first piece, I could see if I could like do the rest of it.
You got any more retro games, Gabriel?
Well, CTR was what I was gonna mention, and then Crash Bash, but I mean, not really too much more about that. They should have remade it instead of whatever garbage they're putting out now. Crash Bash.
Should have been Crash Bash, actually.
What did they?
I think that. Sorry.
I know it's like called CTR too.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't.
the
I hate that,
acronym is
actually. I
CTR.
very much hate that. I think that's the dumbest thing like ever. Like, who on the team thought that was a good idea? Like,
Maybe
did they
they're
not
just
think
like
that
they don't
through?
want CTR to be called CTR.
I'm open-minded about this game, but yeah,
I'm
was
not.
the initial decision already there. So,
God, you guys are excited. I remember.
I'm not excited. I'm just
You guys were, and then when before the news,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, because Crash jumped on screen. It's like, all right, it's time.
and then it
We're
was
cooking.
not what you expected.
I was like, yep, here's Crash Bash. You get ready for Crash Bash. Yep, Crash Bash. And
Well,
then
this supposed to be what the Animal Crossing people felt.
we have fucking League of Legends Crash Bash.
Yeah,
No,
like,
Crash.
dude, who's trying to play like League of Legends Crash? Like, dude, they got League of Legends Pokemon. Go play that. Like, the game sucks. Go play that.
I think it's-
Who plays like MOBAs and doesn't hate themselves? Come on. Like we gotta get crashes for fun games. Not games that
if you
play
know
for-
someone who
That's
plays MOBAs, it's not too late.
get them help.
Yeah, it's not too late.
Especially League of Legends. Oh my god. Actually, it might not be too late, but you don't gotta. It's not your problem. Just don't talk to them anymore, and you're good to go. All right, just let it slide.
If someone you know
It's
or
not-
love is
both
playing
us.
League of Legends, you can snap
No.
them out of it. Maybe.
No, you can just.
They
you
might
just
be
let 'em
lost, you
do
know.
it.
It just
Yeah.
It depends on how much you love them, all right?
Yeah, do they really matter? Yeah, that's when you gotta really start thinking about their value as a human. Like, do they really matter to me, or I just leave them here?
Why would you want to love someone who's torturing themselves constantly playing a MOBA?
It's just like Smash Ultimate fans, bro. Like, they just
Why would you
not-
play
they-
a game to be upset?
they're just all mad when they play these games. Like, dude, just don't play the game. Oh my god.
Well, Smash Supers need it cuz like that's their money.
Dope. Get a real job.
You can't say that. That is a real job. Content creation takes work.
Yeah, I know. I still said it though. And I'll say it again.
No. Got any other retro games that I have?
Yeah, Smash 64, bro.
Oh, yeah, everyone loves that.
I do love that.
It
I
is
agree.
pretty sick. I think
Love
that game holds up actually.
Okay, it's like
The
classic
only-
kind of fun.
The only actual fighting game in the series.
Correct?
I always played as Kirby.
I think I just go with whoever. I don't really mean.
Yeah, dude, I remember trying to unlock like I knew like you see Luigi on the title screen
Yeah.
and I'm sitting here like how do I get him? It was like I did like everything. I did classic mode with everybody and I was like, dude, I just can't. Is this guy unlockable? You have like the question mark on the top left. And I was just like, dude, he has to be. Turns out you have to do like target smash.
Oh, yeah. Let me look up these like
Yeah,
conditions.
it's target smash as the first 8 character. The first 8 characters you got to do target smash with them, or at least I think maybe just one character. But something with target smash for sure. That's what it is.
Okay.
But
For Jigglypuff, you have to do one-player game campaign on any difficulty for any character. Captain Falcon, you have to complete the one-player campaign under 20 minutes. For Ness, you have to do it on normal difficulty as any character with 3 lives, no continues. And Luigi, it says like is arguably the most time-consuming character to unlock. Complete the target test bonus game with all 8 starter characters.
It is all 8. Okay, yeah. Jesus, I'd never figure that shit out. I wasn't gonna look it up. Hello? What am I? What am I, smart? No.
Mushroom
I'm gonna
Kingdom
play the
stage
game
opens up
casually.
when you complete one-player game as all 8 starter characters and playing on each stage in versus mode at least once. Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I do kind of miss the unlock stuff from Smash, but you know, if there's gonna be 8 million characters, then maybe they should all just be unlocked from the start.
Yeah, that was like kind of an L on Ultimates. Like, you can start with 8 characters. I don't like
If
that.
it was like 8 random characters, that actually might have been kind of cool. Because
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Starts with different characters. Yeah, it wasn't.
And like unlocking
need
them
to-
was like and it wasn't even like in order either. Like, it was just in like in a random like order.
It's just random.
It's
Yeah.
not even random for you. It's like it's random like the way they decided the order of it. Like, everyone's gonna unlock the next character like in that order.
Yeah, I remember the night it came out, I was trying to unlock everything, but that's not a retro game. But you know what is a retro game? Paper Mario 64.
I choked.
What's wrong with Paper Mario?
Nothing at all. I've been really meaning to replay both.
Oh, have you never played this?
I have.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I haven't played Thousand Year Door, and that's the one everyone loves. So I have played the
like,
original
now-
Paper Mario.
An hour or two of Thousand Year Door.
I feel like I want to play it. I don't know.
I want to play every Paper Mario game, and then I realize that like they all suck. So like I don't know. Maybe they.
Thousand Year Door was never good, and you guys just need to accept it.
Man,
I don't know
is
that. I
Twitter
didn't
ready
play
for
it.
that?
Don't kill me. Twitter's not ready for that.
Kill
That's
him.
crucifiable. Whoa, that's like
Get him.
Yeah, that's. Oof. He's gone. He's canceled already. I don't even have to drop my video. He's canceled.
Get him.
But no,
Dragon.
I'd like to go through the first 2. Yeah, I'd also like to
Yeah,
play.
I think Paper Mario, the original one, holds up. I think it does. Well, I haven't played it recently, but I don't have to play it recently to know that it holds up.
Some games just usually like, depending on how an RPG is, it determines like how it'll hold up. Because
yeah.
RPGs kind of like, they don't, only a few things change. Oh, not few, I guess. Outside of like graphic stuff, I mean, core gameplay is still pretty much like the same. It's just how they innovate it to make it better, I suppose.
Right.
So like, I think
long as there's
RPGs
no
have a
bullshit.
really good chance to like age better.
Yeah, unless you're like the original Final Fantasy one. The Pixel remasters are good, but if you played like the actual original game, LOL. Have fun with that.
Well, you're not trying to play Pokemon Red and Blue?
I did do that.
I know you did.
I
that.
think Crystal holds up. Crystal was fun.
Does Ruby and Sapphire hold up?
What is that? Gen 3?
Yes.
It's all right. It's fine. I hate Gen 3 though. Like, I'm a Gen 3 hater, so like that's probably a biased answer.
People seem to love it, and I don't understand.
I mean, because like it's someone's favorite Pokemon for first Pokemon game, and that's just what they started with, so that's what they like, right? It doesn't matter.
Trump
They have good
can
memories
save
with it.
you. Yeah. You can't like Can't stop someone from loving something.
Well, unless it's Sonic. Just like, what are you guys doing? Wake up.
I'm convinced no one loves Sonic. Everyone just it's like everyone just stays with Sonic. It's like an abusive relationship.
I'm gonna clip that.
They think they do.
I don't think anyone loves Sonic. I think they just like either like they're delusional or they're just like stuck.
They're stuck in a time loop, just like Twitter.
It's me. I'm stuck.
I'm stuck. Well, free. Oh, if you just play all the Sonic games, you'll be free. I'll promise you.
Cause like, I don't even need to do that. Like, when I played Sonic Frontiers, and I was just kind of like, yep.
Why am I playing this?
Yeah, it's just like, oh, I love Sonic, but wait a minute, I don't think I like Sonic. Maybe.
It's like, well, I like this specific Sonic game, and that's it.
That's it. That's the problem with Sonic. It's just like you like Sonic, but like what you mean is that you like the one Sonic game. You like that
one Sonic game that happened to be the gameplay style that you like.
But since they change it all the time, you'll never like Sonic ever again.
Exactly. A Sonic game is just a game with Sonic in it.
That's the problem.
Definition by Michael.
That's why you just get dragged along. LOL Sonic tubers, good luck.
Oh yeah, they're cooking over there, I promise.
Yeah, Sonic Frontiers is like their saving grace, even though honestly, it's overhyped. Which is it's so unfortunate. I think it's so unfortunate that it's overhyped the way it is. Because people are acting like it's like God's grace for Sonic, and it's not.
Damn.
It really.
I mean, that's what Mania was, though. Mania. Well,
yeah, but that one actually was, and it wasn't because it wasn't original.
Sonic didn't make it. Yeah, that's like my problem. See, when Mania came out, I guess I would have talked about this when we get to Mania on my stream, youtube.com/casualchris. But when Mania came out, I was like, oh, this is great. This is fantastic. All we want. Now, that was before, like. It was literally one game before the Green Hill fatigue decided to like hit me in full blast.
Yeah, because when Mania was there, it's kind of like when you see Green Hill, you're just like, oh, okay, well, like it's not grating yet, but then you get to Forces and you're just like,
2 months later.
Wow,
yeah,
they really haven't had enough of Green Hill, huh?
Yeah, and now I hate, but I didn't like the fact that Mania had like old stages anyway, or at least I didn't like how it was just the classic stages. I think they should have done something like if they took like older, like if let's say they took Crisis City and they put it in like
a 2D sprite world,
that'd be cool
because it was never done before. Yeah, I'd love to see Mystic Mansion.
Yeah, shit like that. Literally shit like that.
It wouldn't even be different. Just like change the theme of it.
It's still the same game.
Yeah, so like I don't.
But it would feel different because I don't feel like this is Sonic 2. Oh, this is Sonic 3. Like it's like, oh wow, we finally got to a Sonic Mania stage. Here we go.
Yeah, and there's like
and it's like the best stage in the game.
The majority are like not Sonic Mania. The majority of the levels
are 4 of them.
Yeah, it's Mirage.
And they're all bangers.
Mirage Saloon. What's the other one? Press Garden. What's the final one?
You didn't do. Did you say Studiopolis?
Yeah, Studiopolis. And God, what is it called? I know it too. I love this game.
Oh, Metallic Monarch or something.
It is Titanic Monarch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which is so unfortunate. Like, I know, and I feel like everyone knows that team is capable of making completely original, like, stages. But we really got a hamper on nostalgia just because I'm so sick of it. Like, I'm sick of nostalgia, and I'm sick of meta. I'm sick of, like...
I literally hate it.
I'm sick of all of it.
Well, the meta era is dead, but, like, it's half dead? There's a whole thing about that.
Yeah, it's not really meta anymore. Like, there's not really any meta Frontiers jokes or anything. So that's good. But I do think, I guess because I never really get to talk about Frontiers is overhyped. It's overhyped. It's a solid. If you like Sonic, it's a solid 7 out of 10. If you love Boost, then it's probably an 8 or 9.
Oh, so you're saying the bear likes Boost?
Yes.
Yeah, they're really gaslighting people out here, man. I love it.
I don't know how you walk away thinking it's not a Boost game. It's just I don't get it. I don't get it.
They're getting people, man. They're getting.
There's better Boost games. There's better Sonic Boost games. And the worst
cities.
God, the worst part is literally the cyberspace stages. It's literally the worst part of the game.
Makes sense.
I honestly feel like every single day, like of that, like the Twitter moment, like after like that point between between the Game Awards and then like the Steam Awards. Like,
okay. Yeah.
Where everyone was like saying like Sonic Frontiers robbed, Sonic Frontiers blah 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 blah. And I don't get it.
Genshin? I mean, well, it shouldn't have lost again. I don't know about all that.
Yeah, I don't think it should have lost to Genshin. I just more like Genshin shouldn't have been there. I don't think any game that
Genshin shouldn't have even been there. Yeah.
I don't think any game that's been released. I don't care if it's being continued. I just don't think it should be there. Like I know Apex was there too, but like that shouldn't be there either. Or Overwatch shouldn't be there because those didn't come out that year. But my point was that like, you know, people are like praising the soundtrack of Frontiers for that because that award was like music, right? And I'm not gonna spoil like any of the music for you, but I just want to say that like any music you see being praised by name is like a boss fight music. But
so just like normal Sonic.
I dare someone. What do you mean? Everyone hates the boss music in Sonic. There's like all boss.
No, I meant when I meant boss music. You probably meant like it's a lyrical song, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but like Live and Learn is a boss theme. Is what I mean.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. That.
So those are okay. Not like the normal. Yeah. I get what you mean.
I think when people say a game has great OST, they can't just mean like, you know, like the few parts of the good OST. It needs to be the entire.
Yeah, that's what I don't do that.
The entirety of it, because
the whole game.
Like for example, I consider Bayonetta 3's OST to be great because like there is music outside of just regular battle themes, like the chase music, and then there's. I mean, most of the game is battle themes, obviously, but there is music outside of that is good. Obviously, the battle themes are the best part of it, but
those are all I remember actually. So
the other music is good. I think it's good. I like.
I haven't gone back and listened to.
But the Sonic like Frontiers, Sonic Frontiers is like overworld music, just whatever else music. It's not good. Well, I don't want to say it's not good. It's not my taste. Okay, I'll say that.
Is it not the Breath? It's the Breath of the Wild, you know, piano.
Yeah,
I hate that.
I hate that. I actually
hate
that.
It is that.
Because like, I hate being like a fucking Sonic purist because it's stupid. Because it implies that I really do care that much. And maybe, yeah, I do care a little bit. Not that much, but I do care a little bit. I wish Sonic music was just fun sounding and not atmospheric, I guess. That's just the best way I can describe that.
Yeah.
If you like, if anyone likes the Sonic music, like Frontiers music, that's great. You do you. But the look of Sonic Frontiers is bad. The music isn't the best. And you're kidding yourselves if you think that who won the Steam like music thing?
Final Fantasy VII Remake, of course.
You're lying to yourself then. If you really do believe that the boss music is better than that game's OST, you're
It's not.
lying to yourself.
I don't have to listen to it to know. It's not.
I may interject here because I see this comparison made often. Metal Gear Rising's overworld themes and stuff like that, they don't suck. So fuck you, Sonic.
Got him. That's a game I gotta play soon. This year trademark.
Yeah, but that's it's really just that I think people lie to themselves and it's unfortunate. And I think they need to stop.
It's Sonic, you know.
I know Sonic
It's the
fans are
cope.
desperate. Yeah, it's coping.
They-
They're desperate. But I really it's get some taste. Like it's okay to like bad things, but don't act like don't pretend, okay? Don't pretend like it's like the best thing you've ever heard. Cause I'm gonna be yeah, that. You know, maybe I'm just like the music was fun, like it's good for the boss music, but I don't think I'll listen to it on my off time. Like
Oh man, that's sad. Cause I listen to Sonic music all the fucking time.
like it's good for like getting your blood pumped maybe like while you're like playing, but I think I've had enough of like edgy Sonic lyric music.
Edgy.
Like it's like a tone down of Infinite's music, and like imagine mixing like
Oh, it's similar to Infinite. Okay, I thought it was more in line with you know, the live and learn.
okay, imagine live and learn.
Night of the Wind and
Imagine
shit.
live and learn.
I haven't heard it yet.
I want to say this. Imagine live and learn mixed with Infinite's music.
That doesn't. You know what? That's interesting.
Oh no,
That's
it's Shadow the Hedgehog music. There you go.
Oh, it's like I am all of it. But that song goes hard. I don't know.
The music is good, but you know, I don't think I'll be like listening to it on my off time. I don't remember
That's
any
fair.
of the lyrics names actually. I know one of them because
know
that's the
some
one
of them
everyone
either.
talks about, but
I don't know when I do it.
I just don't like that the amount Frontiers is. I know that their plan is to continue on this like Frontiers path, but the amount it's being praised makes me genuinely think that like this is what Sonic is going to be for a long time, like even past what
Well,
their plan is. Yeah,
It'll be 5 years. So I guess technically that will be a long time when you see the next game.
I just
The next game isn't praised though. They're just gonna abandon it as usual. So don't even worry about it.
yeah, I think Frontiers is like a one kind of, you know, like I don't think
Dude,
they can
they
make a
haven't
second Frontiers.
It's literally for what I'm pretty sure what it is it's better than Forces.
yes,
That's what it is.
yes.
Like that's just what it is. Like that's why people are like, oh my god, this is so good. Because it's just better than Forces. But that wasn't hard. I said this way before the game came out. I was like, the goal is not better than Forces. The goal is better than Generations. And you know, what are we doing?
I want to let you see, like, you haven't actually played it. I have to let, because I might be surprised.
Yeah, I
Maybe
gotta
you'll play it and you'll be like, damn.
Yeah, dude. Maybe I'll be like, this shit hot.
Yeah, like, it's the best Sonic game ever. And you know what?
This is peak.
You'll be valid in that. Like, I think anyone's allowed to like anything, but personally, I think I'm going insane when everyone's saying it's the best thing ever. And it's not. There's better Sonic games, there's better 3D Sonic games, and there's better open world games. So I need someone to explain to me like what.
Like Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and 3. Go ahead and play those.
Also, there's better OSTs in the current year that I like. Come on, like somebody make sense. I guess I shouldn't expect it from Sonic people, but you know.
Sonic, huh? I mean, well, Sonic is a retro game. At least you could tie it back. Talk about Sonic 1.
Sonic 1 is not the best classic Sonic game. People are crazy. The best
Yeah,
classic
what if I said it
Sonic-
was Sonic 2?
I think you're valid.
What if I said that?
If you think the best Sonic game, classic Sonic, is Sonic 2, then I think you're okay. I don't think that's a bad opinion, actually. Sonic 3 is my favorite, but Sonic 2 is like, it's good.
Because playing them recently, it's like, I don't know, I feel like Sonic 3, it goes on to, like 3 and Knuckles goes on too long. But I
Yeah.
would never play the game separate.
Yeah,
So,
but
like,
I do understand that's the
Yeah.
problem. Because, like, you can't really beat Sonic 3 Knuckles unless you're marathoning it. But I think you could beat Sonic 2 quickly in a day.
yeah. We did that.
It's weird because, like, Sonic 2 was gonna be longer. They had, like, 4
These
levels
guys.
scrapped.
Bridgestone.
Oh my god. So, like, yeah, Sonic 2 might have suffered what Sonic 3 Knuckles suffered. And buy Sonic Origins on... The mission mode is
No, I'm good.
good. The mission mode is actually...
Well, that's true. I think Origins is a good collection. I wish they would do that for the 3D games. I wish 3D games would get respect. You know what else needs respect? Sonic Advance. Which is a Game Boy Advance game, which counts as a retro game.
Where's the
And I think
Advance collection?
those games would actually be pretty cool if you could see what's on the screen. And that'd be pretty nice. If when Sonic runs, I could see what's in front of him because the screen isn't 2 pixels tall. So if we can get that game in widescreen, all 3 of those games in widescreen, I think that would be pretty good. And everybody's opinion on that game would be very positive.
I think you could also, if you're gonna, like, remaster, quote unquote, you could also just fix some of the things people don't like about that series.
Fix.
Like,
it's a tall task for them.
I know, like, Chaos Emeralds are, like, everyone's least favorite.
Oh, that's the worst thing ever, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe just fix that, and then that's all you have to do. I'm sorry I went on, like, an unapologetic rant about Sonic Frontiers.
Literally earlier, I was like, you could just talk about Sonic Frontiers without spoiling it. And I think you just did
no.
it.
Yeah, I know. I want to say, though, I know I just ranted it. It's funny. I don't think it's a bad game.
I do.
I don't. Did you play it, Mike?
Nope.
Oh.
He's gonna play it before I play it, for sure. Surely.
I don't think...
Or
think
experience it vicariously before me.
You guys can experience it together. It'd be great.
I could just play it before you do.
Yeah, let's.
Do I really want to do that?
Right. That's true. Why would you want to play a Sonic game?
Exactly. I could literally. That's like literally a waste of my time.
But I don't even think it's a bad game. It's like 7 out of 10.
Would you say it's the king? Sorry. I mean, you know what?
I can't even say that. Man. I can't because I don't know that. It's the it's a Mario Sunshine of Sonic games.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say. Would you say it's the Mario Galaxy?
No. That's me. That's disrespectful to Generations.
Yeah, you offended him with that.
That's Generations. The Generations is
the Mario Galaxy of
Sonic. Yeah.
I mean, I will say, I at least am glad to see people happy about Sonic. Because, we were in this 5-year Sonic trial. We didn't get shit. Right? Well, we got, we did get Team Offline Racing. But, did you hear what I just said? Team Offline Racing. You can't play that game properly. So.
And also, the Origin Collection, which isn't a new game either.
They remastered colors. They made that game even easier somehow. Yeah. Those happened. But it's those are old games. So people wanted that hot fresh stuff. And the fact that the hot fresh stuff came out and people are liking Sonic. But it's I also think it's not just the games actually, because we have all this. The multimedia era is where we are right now. The
Yeah.
multimedia era, and I honestly think it's a good thing, because if Sonic games fail, he can still live as a it's like a movie, as a TV show.
The question,
So-
maybe the question shouldn't be how he can still live. It should be why. Why should we continue to allow Sonic to exist?
Sonic should have died years ago.
What if Sonic Frontiers did bad? Do you think Sonic could survive that?
It could have.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
no. I think they would have to put all their focus into media, like TV and movies, because I don't think games would be like. Games would probably suffer for a while. Yeah, I guess that's the thing.
Kishimoto.
Sonic doesn't die. I guess he's like.
Yeah, I don't. That's why I said I don't. I think he'll live. He's fine. He's gonna get swept by the Mario movie, but it is what it is.
When is that coming out? April?
I think it is April. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck Sonic.
Yeah, I hate Sonic.
I know. Dude, every time we talk about Sonic, I feel so bad. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
man.
because we're just talking like shit about him, which is so funny.
Oh well, no, I don't feel bad about that. I'll gladly talk shit about the dumbass, ugly ass hedgehog. I hate that hedgehog.
Wait, why do you feel bad then?
No, because of Michael.
Oh,
And I tune out.
sorry. Was it fun listening to me rant at least?
Yeah, I'm very excited to play that game now. Obviously.
It's so fun. I think
I think you guys should play Sonic in the Secret Rings. Highly
I
recommend that.
have played it.
Right.
I don't like the storybook series. I
I
don't.
still think that it had potential.
It had potential, sure, but like, it's not good enough for it though.
Yeah, Secret Rings suck. And then Black Knight sucks less, but
It does suck less.
sorry. But it has soul.
At least it has soul, you know. At least it has soul.
I mean, Sonic games usually have soul. It's just that,
Forces
sometimes
didn't.
like that's why I'm actually afraid of Frontier. Like, because when I asked that one time on stream where does the game have cheese, and you guys were like, no, and I'm like, uh-oh.
It's not really cheesy. It's not a cheesy game.
Like, there's like that's the heart and soul of Sonic for me, at least. Like, I don't expect anything serious when I go into Sonic.
Oh,
So-
well.
If they're, I'm probably gonna hate this fucking story.
You might. Everyone thinks character interactions are the best in the series, though. So.
I saw that one screenshot of Knuckles and Sonic looking at each other, but that's about all I got.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. For Sonic and Knuckles, I think it's pretty funny, actually. That's not cheese, though, so don't even...
No cheese.
Yeah, no cheese allowed. Because cream isn't here.
I need cheese in my Sonic.
Yeah, I think that's probably just the Dreamcast time. That's when it was at its peak, and it's never coming back.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, well, they still put cheese in there. Like, I still think Frontiers is fucking cheesy. Not Frontiers, Forces is fucking cheesy. But it's completely unintentional.
Yeah, but that's not good. It's not
No, but see, that's at least what I need.
Yeah, and at least unintentional, but
Are there any quotables from Frontiers?
I'm not the guy to think about that, but I think
I guess I'll figure it out.
Yeah, you could probably you'll see yourself. This isn't a spoiler, but because it's not a spoiler. If you set the difficulty to like normal,
Yeah,
You
you're
don't-
supposed to play it on hard.
yeah, you're supposed to.
You
play
need
it.
to find. I knew this before the game came out. Yeah, this was like one of the first things that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I just put it on regular. I was just like, yeah, whatever. I assumed that I would get everything. It wasn't gonna baby me, but it did. So. So yeah, just do that.
I'll probably play the game on hard anyways. No way it's gonna be actually hard.
Yeah, but you know. Anyway, that's all. Like, I think that's all we got to talk about this time.
Right. I do want to say that I really hate Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle for not dropping Beast Gohan, you pieces of shit. All right, end the podcast.
Woo!